Yes, people, welcome back to another vlog. So, yesterday, I took this trade when I was on coffee morning, and it came all the way back overnight and BE'd me this morning, and then I re-entered, and now we are running. The only issue is now, is my target is much further. It's pretty much last week's low. So, conscious of that, I'll see what happens when we take out these levels. If we actually take out these levels, obviously we've just cleared all of this, so we could easily do that. And we'll see what happens. The game is the game. My last high watermark was 10.95. We're now vibing, as it stands, at 11.59. Last week's video was a big hit. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it, because there was a lot of value in last week's video and you're just sleeping on gems. I was talking about performance gap, which is I've broke it down in that video, so go and watch it. But for a couple of you that asked, if you're on EdgeWonk, if you go to Chart Lab and then if you go down to Trade Management here, it will show you your actual performance versus your potential. Now, I'm pretty sure the actual is based on where you set TPs when you take the trade. So like, you know, if you enter, say, on Trade Assistant and you do a 1 to 3, that TP is what that takes into account, I believe. And then the blue line is my actual, is where I'm closing. But obviously where I've been sandwiching some trades and stuff, that's obviously going to have a bit of a gap. But my gap is showing as 14R. Now that's based on me just entering and doing nothing. Even like yesterday, for example, that would mean me not going break even, leaving the trade completely open and then letting it run. It would have hit TP. The problem for that is, especially live with prop, when you're running what you're running and then it retraces all the way back, to be willing to take the full L, it just doesn't sit well with me. So yeah, if you're on EdgeWonk, check that out. If you're not on EdgeWonk, you should be. They're offering a Black Friday deal where if you sign up today or before the 10th of December, I believe it is, you'll get 3 months free on your plan. So instead of getting 12 months, you'll get 15 months. And if you use code ALB20, you can save yourself 20% off at checkout. And as always, they also offer a money back guarantee. So if you're not satisfied, then you can get your money back. They're also bringing out a lot of new features, and I think it's an absolute steal for what it is. And it's only going to help you improve and become a better trader. So light it up. Also, going back to Darwin X quickly, if any of you this year for some reason have sacked your Darwin X off, or you've not been using it, or you've cancelled it, or you feel like you're having a hard time on it, I'm telling you now, just get back on it. If you haven't yet signed up, or you want to, you can change from monthly to an annual plan. If you use the code, I believe it is BLACK20, you can save yourself a decent chunk. I think it's 20% off the yearly plan and lock yourself in. So yeah, linked in the description. Click that. Bosh! Another saving. I look after you guys and girls, isn't it? Like, it's such a valuable insight to, one, know that over the whole of the year you're actually up. You can see that in live time. And also the opportunity it offers for you. And it stops you doing dumb shit, because... And also the opportunity that it offers. It's another bucket in this diversification realm. And I still don't understand why in this day and age we're in this, like, I can only be a prop trader or I can only be a this trader. It's like, why can't you do all of it? There's so many more baskets and facets to what we do, which also reminds me, I had a couple of people DM me last week on one of the screenshots. You probably saw this part here, which is Think. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have had access to this for quite a bit of time, and I just haven't really gone through it. It's more of like a stocks investing course. You know, something I really want to get better at is, you know, making money work in other areas. Often I just put it in the S&P. So looking at individual stocks, etc., etc. So I'm actually currently working through this, really enjoying it at the moment. Really short videos, really precise, to the point. Obviously, I did a podcast a long time ago with the owner, David Bell. Wicked guy, cool dude. And yeah, I'm just going through it, taking some value. So I'm happy to link it. I don't have a discount code for it or anything like that. I've just kind of bought it myself and I'm using it. But for anyone that asked, I'll leave a link in the description. You can go and check it out. Maybe I should get an affiliate link for it. Who knows, innit? I'll let you know how I'm getting on with it. What I'm probably going to do is actually start showcasing on the vlogs and stuff a bit more of the stocks journey. Once I'm understanding what I'm looking to do, etc., etc., probably in the new year, I'm probably going to start doing a bit more stock stuff. So I'll probably also showcase that, because again, it's another basket, another diversification to this whole entrepreneurial thing that we do. And the way you make money is your money working for you, right? And as much as the S&P I will continue to invest in, I think you can sort of, from what I'm learning from this, you can sort of supercharge that portfolio with some additional stocks. So yeah, that's what it was. I thought I'd share it because I had a couple of DMs saying, "Oh, what was that on that page. That's what it was. It was Think. So I'll leave a link. You can check it out. Have a look. But it is very cold, may I add. Not being neggy, but the UK has just gone wee all of a sudden. Last week we were hitting like 15, 16 degrees. Now it's 0, bruv. Just like that, mate. Shit can change, innit? Which is also why, whether you're having a good time or a bad time, whatever, things can change very, very fast. But always remember, you're vulnerable at the top. So if you're getting cocky, you're getting arrogant, you think you're the bad man, you don't need all this stuff, one day you're going to look back and go, why didn't I act on all those things? Why didn't I get those things? Why didn't I add those to my basket? So, yeah, I'm going to go for a cold walk because I get to. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to make some lunch. But I tell you one thing that I was very grateful for this morning that I wrote down. I'm grateful for a heated seat in the car and I'm grateful for a heated steering wheel. Because if you know, you know. It is worth the money. As much as I give that car grief, those are the little gems that make it worth its time. It's Wednesday. Any guys out there looking for joggers, winter clothing? Mate, have to say, yeah, these ones from Uniqlo, they actually slap, you know. I wasn't sure because it's a bit baggy, but they're all right. Like, just for chilling, lounging. Yeah, man. Man's looking lean. Man's feeling good. Oh. Anyway, enough of Alb's fashion haul. I am getting railed by the market this week, and I thought I would share it with you all. It is also Steph's birthday, so happy birthday, Steph. Shout out Steph in the comments. I see how many people spell her name wrong. It was blizzarding earlier in the UK. I didn't get to film anything, so I didn't take my camera with me, but I went for a walk, a long walk, because Steph's birthday. I got everything, barring candles for the cake. Rookie, yes. So I was like, you know what? I'll get some. Then she's got a plan. She was going out with her mum and sister and stuff for like some brunchy things. So I was like, oh, I haven't got a car. So I had to walk. And I mean a walk to a really far away shop that sold birthday candles because it's her birthday today and no one was delivering anything to me. And when I went, it blizzarded. But you know what? I got it done. I got my steps in. They're done. What am I on for today? 11,427, mate. And it's not even lunchtime. It's about to tick over. Because we get shit done round here. If you can't do a simple thing like walk because it's wet or it's cold, you will not be ready for success when it challenges you and things get tough. Like my week in the market, which is just full of getting railed left, right and centre. I like to leave my trades in my chart because I like to go over things. I'm still in that phase of like just fine tuning something. And one of them things is when I'm going BE and when to almost know if a trade's dead, in the sense of yesterday I was running 1.5R. It had ran quite a lot of liquidity, but it hadn't ran the major low. It bounced off it and took me out for a loss. And that's where I'm like, can I do anything there to go, you know what, get out, go BE, etc., etc. The issue is if I just follow strict rules, it works really well. But in the moment, and especially on decent money, you do look at that and go, is that stupid? Should I be doing that? So I've just said to myself, I'll run it for 3 months, tracking a lot of stuff on Edgewonk, and that'll give me the answer. However, one thing I'm noticing, especially with prop, because prop's completely different to your Darwins, your personals, your investor capitals, whatever, right? You almost want to get prop where like every couple of weeks you're just getting payouts. And sometimes going through DD patches and then getting out of DD, it can almost make that long-winded. So that's why I'm tracking some of the stuff. Because let's say, for example, this is theoretical, but let's say, I don't know, 70% of my trades run 1.5R and then some will go on to do more, but some will just turn around and take you out for a full L, for example. You look at it and go, would I be better off, equity curve-wise, just taking 1.5R and just getting payout after payout? I'm going to figure it out. But one thing that's always served me is getting paid. But not to the point where you get in the way of your edge. That can be the problem. Because let's say the L's I take are just L's no matter what, and there's not a lot I can really do, which is why I haven't added a rule in yet, and I'm more just gathering still. I also don't think, I want to emphasise, I don't think there is a perfect metric or thing out there. You could go BE at the break of a structure that caused a pullback. You can go BE at set R. You can go BE off feel. Like, there's many nuances, but each trade's individual and each trade's going to have its own movement. Like, for example, you know, Monday EU, very range bound, doesn't quite hit TP, hold it overnight, it BEs you and then hits TP the next day. Yesterday, you get in, it runs, comes back, wicks you out, then hits TP this morning. Like, the market's not moving the best. We've also got Nvidia, not that actually it could. Nvidia, like, earnings this evening. And if I remember, I think Nvidia makes up like 8% of the S&P. So I'm pretty sure that might do something on USD pairs. We'll find out. But again, there's nowhere in my plan that says, because Nvidia are doing this tonight, you shouldn't trade. Individual trades in their own right do their own thing. And you just got to get used to that and not take it so personal. Like, I've just took an L. My body language hasn't changed. My feelings haven't changed. I'm not sitting there going, fucking prick, I'm getting back in. Like, I'm just like, all right. Like, another thing I'm tracking is, can I get away with smaller stops? So how much DD, and again, Edgewonk helps you with this, how much DD do my trades go in? Do I need all of the stop loss that I use or not? This morning, I could have covered the actual higher VU, but it would have given me a 20 pip stop. And I was like, that's just too big for what I want, based on the levels I'm looking at. So I'm going to reduce that stop. Now, if this just wicks this and drops, it is what it is. The game's the game. Like, you made a decision, make your peace with it. Yeah. So I am going to log these trades in Edgewonk. So if you're not on it, get on it, because you can also grab 3 months free. Going to catch up with some Discord stuff. Then Steph will be back. Going to chill out for a little bit. Not doing anything crazy this evening either. Like, one big thing for us is, and this is just my opinion, but I don't feel like one birthday or a birthday should be the only day that you like kind of celebrate one another and people's like lives. I feel like it should be an everyday thing. Like, I buy the girls gifts and we do mad things all year. You know, I might come back from London with a gift for this, or we do this, or we buy that, or we do that. It's not always about like, oh, because it's this day, I'm going to do this, I'm going to spoil you, and then I'm going to go and not talk to you again. It's like, no, we have a really good relationship. Because she was like, well old, isn't it?
No. 21.
I thought this was a decent card. Mia doesn't understand it. Does anybody else with children, do their kids get this or not? Because Mia, we tried about 72 explanations. She still don't bloody get it.
Thanks to Tash.
Thanks to Tash. Shout out Tash. Why one Tash? Toblerone Diamond Truffles. Milk, dark, white and golden caramel. Woohoo! But not for me. I'm only having a piece of cake this week in the week. I got speculoos cake. You know what's crazy, yeah? Is if you did 21 plus 12, it's still not your age. Alright, with all of your years of wisdom, you got anything for the vlog?
I have to think about that one.
Alright. Thought about it?
So fragrance, huh?
Sponge cake with salted caramel and caramel buttercream. Can get behind that one, these. Happy birthday, Steph. Happy birthday to you. It's like carrot cake. It's got that carrot cake taste to it, but then with buttercream and salted carrot, it's actually really nice.
I can't say I've tried carrot cake, so...
You don't try carrot cake?
No.
Well, carrot cake's elite.
It's one of your favourites, I know it is.
Top 3 carrot cake. Let me know in the comments what's your favourite cake. Mine's going to be coffee cake, coffee and walnut, carrot.
I nearly bought that for Dad today. Ah! Get your nose
And then I would
out.
probably just say a good Victoria sponge. Yes, morning people. It is Friday and I am charging my keyboard. Premium content. But we're going to have a big day. We've got a lot going on. Also, the girls have managed to rope me into putting the Christmas tree up tomorrow. So if someone can just send help, that would be great. But you know what? I love Christmas. It's 6, so we're going to get it done. I'm also doing, I decided to do a random Zoom with the Discord later this afternoon because I just thought, why not? Lots of gems can be dropped. Lots of value always to be taken. As always, if you're not in Discord, you should be in Discord. There isn't a Black Friday sale because the value is too good and I'm not diminishing what I do. I've spent far too many... I almost do that as it is with what it is for what you get. So I'll probably put the price up again at some point. Maybe I'll wait till Christmas. Maybe I'll do it in the new year. I'm not sure. But if you've been waiting to get in and you've been waiting for a discount, there ain't one. It's already discounted, bruv. How about that? Anyway, this is a really important segment, which I think a lot of people... There'll be 2 sides to this segment, right? You'll get the Donnies in the comments that never lose, the hindsight traders, the superior traders, the fucking algo traders, whatever. And then you'll get people that really will feel this. It'll hit them quite hard and they'll be like, you know what, fair. I don't have to share this stuff. I don't have to be honest and real. And to be honest with a lot of you, I could have been a proper sellout, fake guru kind of guy and probably made a lot more money. But I would always have known I did it illegitimately and I went against who I wanted to be. And the reason I started this. And that moral compass for me is more important than just some money. Like, there's infinite money in the world and not everything I do is about money. However, understand the value that's being shared and dropped because the majority of people wouldn't dare do or share what I share. And I'm not doing it because like, oh, you know, I'm superior, put it on a pedestal in any way. But what I am saying is when I say things that I say, I'm actually doing them, have been through them, have experienced them, got the t-shirt in them. And of course, there's always more for me to learn and I will always remain teachable. But in the same light, stop listening to Muppets because they're literally ruining you day by day, because everybody now is on a freaking camera with a microphone and just talks out their ass, and a few payouts and they sell to you. This week has been one of those weeks where you just got to laugh. And again, it is what it is. This is how it can go at times. So this is my week on DAX. As you can see here, I took a loss. And yesterday I was in this trade, just missed. So I was targeting down here. It just missed 2R. Which, you know, due to like an FP, which was really weird, by the way, having an FP on Thursday, due to an FP and stuff, I just got out for break even up here. So then it ran, and basically this ran into a daily level above, which I did have my eye on, but I was more than happy to play off this level. It sort of retested this, etc., etc. I was happy to play it. And this was my week on EU. So I took a break even here. Oh, hang on. Break even here. Lost there, got wicked out by, I think it was a pip and a half, and then we ran. And then here I just had my stop in a place where arguably, yes, could have easily covered the high. However, I chose not to, because one thing I've been looking at a lot through my data is that sometimes my stop is just too big, it's overcompensated, and I can just get away with covering the level that, you know, initially caused the push. In that instance there, that is just the biggest hat. No, you can't. So direction was really good. I was in the actual trades. Look, these weeks happen. What is my head saying to me? Nothing. It's not saying change anything. It's not saying do anything mental. But what it is saying is every single one of your trades runs into profit. And then after that is the part where you need to be like, okay, what happens next? And it's really interesting. I'm just watching the chart, so I'm not like ignoring you. I always feel weird if I don't give eye contact, but I am just watching the chart, see if anything sets up. Because if I miss a trade today, I'll be like, guys, man, you guys are gonna have to pay me bare P in it. And like another thing, yeah, is I know a lot of you are very familiar with this channel, but remember, like, not being a dick, but if you already know it, then why isn't shit changing? Like, sit with that, hold that for a minute. Because there'll be new people that have come in and go, yeah, I know all that. Well, why isn't things changing? This is one thing I'm saying in the Discord with a lot of people. I've been doing this 5 years. I'm like, so you know it all. Why has nothing changed? Oh, yeah. And that's the thing is it's us. It's what we're doing. And you've got to change the thing that you're doing sometimes, but you've got to look within. One thing I've realised, kind of pivoting a little bit into the gems I was on about, is manifestation. And I'm a big believer in manifestation. But I think online it's portrayed in a certain way, which... for me, it's internally shifting to a degree which you're no longer emotionally dependent on seeing reality change. So, like, a lot of people were like, oh, I manifested a good week. I've manifested being a profitable trader. It's not happening yet. It's not happening yet. You're dependent emotionally and your mood on seeing that shift happen, which signifies you haven't got it, therefore you can't have what you haven't got, therefore you won't get it, you'll push it away, and in the pursuit of chasing that, you will do everything within your power to actually push it further away. And I think a lot of people's definition of manifestation is about, like, altering their reality or changing their reality, but by focusing on the external, you're indirectly setting yourself up to focus on an illusion. And I'm sure there's a quote that's like, illusion will lead you to the deepest degrees of delusion. If you're always focusing on the external, i.e. my reality's not changing, that means you're focused on what's going on outside of you, i.e. your accounts, your business, life, career, whatever it might be. And if you're focused on what's going on outside of you, then that means you're going to miss what's going on inside of you. Pause. And that thing that's going on inside of you is leading to the very same cycles of why you are where you are now and still at this date, present moment. And you've got to learn to shift mentally to a degree where you're no longer dependent on seeing that reality change. Like, one thing I've learned is the more I focused on, I want to get this, want to do that, want to achieve this, want to get there, want to get that, want to get that, I genuinely have just pushed it away, and I've ignored the things going on internally that need to change in order to get the thing. And when you can operate from a frequency and a level that you already have everything that you need and you are already living your desired reality, watch how much more comes your way. It will be abundant, but you've got to operate on that level at all times. And 95% of humans do not do that or even understand that. And some people probably didn't even get this far because they went, nope, not listening, don't need to know that. But what I'm trying to get at is a lot of people think when I say you have to already have it, I think people mean like physical, like I have this bottle. Right? I have fluid in this bottle with salt, right? But I'm talking mentally, you have to have it. So you have to see it as I am rich, I am wealthy, I am successful, I am this, but you have to internalize it in the mind. not physically seeing it with cash in the bank or numbers on a screen. I hope that makes sense, but that's one big thing I realised over these years is I always thought it was physical, and that part of manifesting had never really made sense. But as I've grown, I guess, on this journey, that's my kind of spiel on it. But what I'm going to do is, because I've got a crazy busy day, and this was a long segment, and I think it's quite a long vlog this week, I am going to wrap it up there. Do me a favour, guys and girls. Make sure you check out Darwin X's Black Friday, the link below. Make sure you check out Edgewonks' Black Friday. Look, I've been doing these videos for a long time. Any of the links you use or the codes you use, they do help support me and the channel, and I do really appreciate it. So if you could, just scroll down and click them if you're going to do it anyway. Nice one. And you can save yourself some dosh. Who doesn't like free shit or freer shit or whatever? Anyway, have a fantastic weekend. I got to dig the Christmas tree out today as well. Hope some of you are putting the Christmas tree up. If you are getting pressure to do it and your kids are watching this, you should definitely get mummy and daddy to put the tree up like today. Go do it now. And I'll catch you all in next week's video. Peace and love, gang.